One thing I always tell my clients at estate planning meetings, and it ain't a pleasant thing to talk about, is they say, is there anything else, Jason, we should talk about? Well, one thing is about pre-planning your funeral expenses. And it sounds terrible to even talk about, but I talk about my own family experience. My dad's side, they never planned for those things. And when my grandfather Leon and my Nana Shirley passed away, I remember with my parents, and I was pretty young at the time, having to go plan all those things, get all that stuff done. It costs more money, but more than that, in such a tough time, like that's not what you want to be dealing with. But I always tell the story to my clients that my grandfather Joe and my Nana Harriet, they were planners, Bronx, New York. They got everything planned. And I remember I was probably 10, 11 years old. I remember going to the funeral home with my parents and my grandparents down in Broward County. And we walked in, there was a guy walked in, one of those cheap funeral suits, and he said, "This is a great place, guys. People are dying to get in there." And I still remember that, even though I was really young at the time. And it wasn't a bad experience because my grandparents lived a long time after that. I think we went to like Sizzler Ponderosa after, and it was just a normal day. So they planned and it made it easier. And I do remember about 20 years later when they passed away, it was a phone call. It made things a lot easier. So a big piece of advice I give my clients, because I dealt with it in my own family, is at some point you want to pre-plan for funeral expenses.